Hi Pisces. We have here a spread of oracles, and then we'll get into your tarot life. We have a situation of a masculine, men holding a coin and walking away came together. So very clearly we see a feminine that walked away here from a situation with a masculine, but we have a masculine here who has a pentacle to offer, that is committed, grounded, loyal, sure of himself. And the two of them are looking at each other. There's the lady here walking away. She's looking behind. And we saw this theme the other day. Now, the door is opening again for some air, for some space. She needed space. There was something that was becoming stuck in the relationship, or that was becoming too contracted, not spacious enough, not spiritual enough. And so we see a feminine here in the thinking woman that is thinking a lot. And perhaps in the space that she has created for herself, her mind is thinking about all the ways perhaps this relationship could pan out. Because we do have, actually, for the numbers, we have 4444. That could be significant, as well as 666. We have woman holding a coin here, and underneath of that we had the woman, this is woman holding a heart, and we have woman holding a coin. So woman holding a coin is the perfect counterpart of the man holding a coin. So definitely a soulmate energy here that is confirmed by memories of love. 6 of Cups. The flame is still here, it's still burning. We see it here in the hands of a masculine. That masculine cannot get over the feminine. And the feminine, of course, has a full heart as well. But also is getting into a more grounded mode. Here, definitely with the black cat and all this purple, we have a lot of energy that is being put higher to the third eye, to the crown chakra, that actually came through. This feminine that is full of love here has opened the door to spirit, and we saw that door opening, that spaciousness. 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, third eye. This third eye energy was actually confirmed with the other deck. So we have the third eye twice. This is psychic visions, it's psychic abilities that are coming through. It came here as well. So we have a situation here where there's been an enhancement of psychic abilities, of spiritual growth. And in that way, that love is finding more peace, right? This peace, we have those 2 doves here, white doves, that are confirmed in 2 different decks, 2 cards. So we see a feminine that is healing her heart, that is putting spaciousness in her 3-dimensional reality with this masculine, but also spaciousness within her heart, is rising to love within herself that is more unconditional, not so clinging, so attached, so contracted. She is opening up to a love that truly resonates with the universe, that is beyond herself, beyond her situation, and that is what she has done. She has surrendered to the universe. We definitely see the universe here. And she's starting to rise. She's starting to get the visions. And she's truly tapping into her intuition. And that is what is coming through here, is that through all this thinking, she understands that only through her intuition and through enhancing, rising to a new frequency of love that is higher than what she used to carry before, will she find a resolution to the situation. It's only as she grows into spiritual love that that situation perhaps can be resolved. Because here we see a lot of strength is needed, and we have the garden and the gate. She has the key around her neck. She's looking on the other side of the pasture of the gate here, where there's freedom, right? She wants to go there, but there's a shyness here. There is a little bit of fear. There is doubt. But she has the key around her neck. So here, instead of drowning into perhaps too much mental conflict or too much mental overthinking, which could lead to seeing everything negative, the future in a negative way, or just very doubtful. Instead, she's choosing here to step up and let things unfold and feel her way through. Let her intuition guide her. Because actually we were talking about the universe. We have the universe here. So this is a world card as well. And this is completing a cycle when it comes to love, and understanding that to get to this harmony, and we have this harmony here, we need to go through the third eye chakra. So how can we combine psychic visions, spiritual growth with love, with harmony? Perhaps she's finding that by finding the harmony within herself, the peace in this love, and not needing, not clinging, not attaching to any expectation of the future in this relationship or anyone, she's finding that peace within. And through her intuition, she understands that a firm foundation has to be created for partnerships and alliances. Here we see two people of different cultures. We see that the masculine could be down there, so it's like the feminine needs to kind of lend her hand here, lift him up. We see that as well if we recognize the color pink as more feminine. It is here with this masculine. So this masculine needs to dive into more of its feminine energy, more of these emotions, truer feelings, deeper. And the feminine needs to rise up to her own masculine, divine masculine, which is the power, the empowerment. So again, this third eye, we have the crown chakra here, opening the higher chakras, spiritual strength. This strength we saw before is exactly that. Finding the strength in our spiritual center. Finding that peace, that presence, that power within our spirit. And letting the situation unfold as it should. With calm, especially when there's a lot of passion. If the passion, the love is true, it will stand the test of time, but that needs to be proven. That space needs to be cherished, so that both of them can work on what they need to work on, and manifest this. Now here what we see as well is that there's a need to lighten your load here, Pisces. You always tend to carry as a true empath, carry the load of the world, carry the problem of everyone, and not protect yourself. And so that's how you've been, Ten of Wands energy, exhausted. There's the sun here, the illumination. He wants to, this depiction here, this human wants to go up, but they can't because they have like the whole world on their back. So you cannot rise spiritually if you are overloaded by the world and all the concerns, preoccupations, your own, but also of other people. So there's here a need to recalibrate yourself, recenter yourself to more space, to spirit. And we have home here as well as financial health. So abundance is going to be coming here. As you speak your truth, we have like a blue bird here. And often they do talk about this throat chakra, which is the blue color, which has to do with speaking your truth, being you. And so a lot of you have home on your mind. Maybe some of you are gonna get into, or miraculously, maybe you're not seeing it, but you're gonna be creating your home, or at least a space that is only yours, where you can have only your own energy. And that could also bring you, there's something about home, working from home could bring you financial health, so abundance. So self-employment, working from home, doing your own thing might be the key here. But you need to find the space again to be able to focus on that. And yeah, we had to tell the truth here. So some of you might need to write, journal, or perhaps start a book, you know, step by step, not overwhelm yourself. Remember to laugh, to not take things too seriously, because sometimes you get to burn out, Pisces. You get so serious about something that you kind of lose the passion for it. But here we're seeing that you're rising into your power. You're not afraid here. Rise and shine. It's rising and shining, not letting yourself be overloaded like this, but even by your own attitude, how you sit. If you sit like this, you load it. But if you consciously feel the energies around you, the space between your bones, between your muscles, you know, in the meditation, and you carry that throughout your day, relax when you, as soon as you feel tension. This is really truly getting into your power in the space of your being. But yeah, we have this theme of fear here, of truly needing to not be afraid, Pisces. If you have an intuition about something and you need to do it, do it. Okay, don't let anybody get in your way. It's about rising and shining here. Some of you might need to go by the water. That could be significant. And also here, especially with this full moon, super moon that we just passed yesterday in Capricorn, you know, there's a lot of power play and kind of all of those things with other humans. So try not to take offense here. You know, there's kind of this ego battle. You know, if you feel the energies of someone that is closed off or just not, that could be jealousy, you know, envy, or just purely just bad energy, don't take it personally, right? You stay in that peace, in that vibration that is a higher frequency. And we do have here the theme of a baby, perhaps, for some of you, but there's a reach out and lend a hand. So there's definitely something for some of you with whom this resonates. There is something about helping someone in some way, but remembering to not overload yourself, right? We need to find this equilibrium, okay? So let's get a little bit into your tarot. When I shuffled, what came through underneath is a magician, the muse of emotion, which is the King of Cups, and the Chariot with Six of Wands. Six of Wands is victory, Pisces, is shining, is being in the spotlight. Here, King of Cups, this is someone with a lot of love. This is with someone with emotions that are balanced. And I feel that you're getting to that point, Pisces, where because you're getting into that balance, you're able to rush forward into your manifestation. The Chariot is, once the black horse and the white horse are balanced, you know, your light and your darkness, and you have realized what patterns you need to go beyond, there is here like a laser focus energy, and just going for something without thinking about it, just having to do it and going for it. We are getting into Leo season shortly, and this is going to have to do with the heart, and as well creativity, expression. Okay, so definitely use that month, end of July and beginning of August, to truly get into that mode of, if I need to be in the spotlight, I will be in the spotlight. This is your time to empower yourself and manifest, right? Your magic, through your magic, Pisces. So let's get a few cards here. That was quick. The High Priestess and the World, Cosmos, here specifically is talking about. And Seven of Sword in reverse here. So, getting out of hiding. It feels like, often the Seven of Swords has to do with when you're escaping something. Could be escaping a situation or escaping your own self. And so here we have also a lot of foxes that could be mental manipulation. We have just darkness here. And so here, by using your intuition, again, the High Priestess, it came reversed. So you need to use it so that you can get into a new chapter here. The world is also traveling. It's really the completion of a cycle. And the world cosmos is, with all of those abilities that you have, you need to tap into more of your internal, not doubt your intuition or doubt your insights, because only through that are you going to be able to open up to the world as well. There's a sense here of needing to, is also the only way that you're going to be able to move on or continue on your path here, is to complete this cycle by using your intuition. And I think you need to, here it seems, you need to finish the cycle where you doubted your intuition. It's over, because that has been you denying yourself, the Seven of Swords has been you just being your worst enemy and disconnecting yourself from yourself. So that here you need to empower yourself by no longer doubting. No longer doubting. This is showing to, a lot of you are healers. You have a lot of white energy. And some of you are healers. You can heal through your hands as well. This moon is pointing to the hand here. But it also has to do with, often we have the hand of Fatima here that is protection. You can protect yourself as well. And that means protecting yourself from all the energies around you so you can focus internally into your own intuition and no longer doubt it, Pisces. Because that is what has led you into darkness or into attracting the wrong people. We still have the Six of Wands here coming through. Yeah, there's a Ten of Swords also coming through. A Ten of Swords that is about endings. That is about all those swords from the past. We're moving on from this. And I feel that those swords were really your own swords. All the swords that you allowed to enter you. Again, this load, this burden. We have the Page of Wands here. Yeah, needing to follow your creativity, like we were just talking about, getting to Leo season. Your creativity, your uniqueness. We have, again, two black cats here. Your intuition. You're not, when you have insights, they are true. They are clear, Pisces. You can't doubt them. Yeah, rebirth. Death was in reverse. It's putting an end, complete end to not following you inside. There's a lot of colors here. She's dreaming about a lot of colors, a lot of life, and you haven't allowed yourself to do so until now, because perhaps there was, in past life, there was, persecution issues, or you felt you couldn't use your voice or say the truth like we saw before, right? There's a lot of self-doubt here, and we need to let go of that and just do the do. A lot of people might not understand you, and that doesn't help. So you can't be listening to the world. You need to create your own world, Pisces. That's the thing. And that's where the clarity comes. We have the Ace of Swords coming through. That's the divine clarity. I just need to create my own world by myself, and through my channeling of spirit and the universe and God. We have the King of Wands coming through. Yeah, getting into that almost emperor mode. You know, a leader, someone who takes action, who does do. Nine of Pentacles. I'm not taking it because it came with a lot of cards, but that's again self-employment, by yourself, doing it. No longer doubting, creating you. It's the most difficult thing to create something from nothing, because it doesn't exist, right? It's just in your mind. You're the magician. So to put it into reality when nobody understands what you're doing is not easy, but they're saying you're not afraid. And don't take offense if people don't understand you. Again, the Seven of Swords is coming through, but clearly reversed though. So it's again about disconnecting you from yourself, escaping from your talent, from your intuition. It's coming underneath the High Priestess. That was reversed as well. So this is, you have not been following your intuition. Perhaps your mind, we saw the thinking woman in the beginning, has been overactive. And your ego has been as well overactive, which has been your own blockage. Yeah, we have the Fool. This new beginning is taking a leap of faith like a child. It's not caring, not having self-consciousness, just doing it. And how can you do that? By being in touch deeply with you and not sabotaging you. Sabotaging you is when you feel something and you don't act on it. You disregard it. In this case, you disregard yourself. And that doesn't help you also in love relationships. Because you lose your power by yourself and then you let it be taken by others. And so that dynamic doesn't work in relationships. So you need to take your power here. Believe in yourself, Pisces. Yeah. Have a love that came through. We'll finish with that. So we have underneath the Five of Pentacles, which is feeling left out in the cold, feeling, you know, different from the community, feeling left out, feeling that you don't have a home, that you're lonely. Yeah, often Pisces feels that way because Pisces is different and it's difficult. It's difficult for Pisces to heal. Four of Swords in reverse. To heal that aspect of feeling misplaced, right? We have a Six of Swords in reverse. You know, it has been hard for you to get into more peace, more tranquility. Yeah, because what? Eight of Swords, your own self-sabotage, your own self-imprisonment. And then drowning into the past, regrets, emotions. I mean, all of those are your blockages, Pisces. Because all of that hasn't helped you when it comes to Knight of Cups, which comes to love situations. When someone comes with love, you know, you're not ready because you're not in your full power. We have awakening here. So there's an awakening happening here. It could be from a knight here that is coming, a person is coming with a lot of love, that has a lot of love for you, and that is awakening. Perhaps you're also awakening to your own love, like we talked about in the beginning. But yeah, we need to get into a balanced relationship. Six of Pentacles here. Even give and take. And that's what you're working on. Queen of Swords. Putting the sword of the truth. And being honest about that. Okay, so what happened here? Yeah, so we got the Five of Swords. Yeah, you've been too much in your head. And you need to get out of that to get into the full energy that we talked about. To get into this new path with more lightness, with more trust within yourself. And that you do by surrendering to spirit, surrendering to the spiritual strength within you. Because that then taps into your intuition and bypasses your mind, bypasses the ego, bypasses the emotions. And when you're in this higher frequency, you get into your own power and are able to actually manifest from the inside out and not care about anyone. This is your own power within. From the within, you create. But you need to get out of the lower frequency energy for that. And the more you focus on your spiritual strength, the more you're going to create, manifest, and the more confidence you're going to get as you're doing it, Pisces. Yeah. We have here a 10 of Swords in reverse and the Page of Swords. This is a new beginning. As you speak your truth. As you look clearly, you know. The Page of Swords speaks the truth, is clear, and doesn't back down from their own truth. And this power is found when you stop doubting yourself, Pisces. When you get deeper than your traumas, than your past. In that sense, as you rise, you start shining. As you rise spiritually, like we saw, rise and shine, it's time to wake up, right? It's time to wake up, Pisces. As you rise beyond yourself, you start to create new patterns, more lightness. And then, so thus, you're not blocking yourself, you're just creating. Without self-consciousness, without feeling judged about others or judging your own self. No, it's much easier. There's not too much load. Because letting your load, we talked about other people, but it could be your own load, your mental load.